Host name of this computer is PC1 and IP address is 10.0.0.110. I am going to install DNS package, which is bind and bind utils. And after the installation, we will do a configuration of DNS. First file will be etc name.conf, and name.conf includes name.rfc file also. So edit the first file, name.conf. DNS port is 53. Add your IP address. I am going to add my IP address here, which is 10.0.0.110. Currently, DNS query is allowed from localhost only. I have added any so that any computer can query forward zone. Here you see it. This include this file also. Whether you add entry from that file here or you can directly update that file there itself. So in here, you see local host zone is given. I can just copy those lines and configure my domain name. I'm going to configure domain name as wtutor.com. Forward zone is for name to IP address resolution. So mention here your domain name, and this forward zone setting will be stored in a file. I will name it as forward.zone. You can name it any name. Uh, that file is that file need to be created under var named folder, and allow query from any, so that any computer can query name resolution name to IP address. Likewise, forward zone for localhost, you see the IP address of localhost is 127 in reverse order. I will also copy this settings lines and mention my reverse zone. So in reverse zone, you just have to mention the IP in reverse order. You can mention the first three section of IP address. So in my case, it will be 0.0.10, and now you have to mention the file name which you will go which you will create under var name folder. I will create as reverse.zone file. Allow query from any, and that's it in this file. So actually, this you can uh, think as name.conf file, because this include this file also. And now you can, once you save and exit, you can check whether you have configured name.conf file correctly. So this is the command. If it gives any error, it means you have to check and now configure forward zone and reverse zone. For that, sample file is for forward sample file is name.local. I just copied it and change the owner and group permission of forward zone. It should be named and named. And now it will be easier for you now. You just have to change rname.invalid to your fully qualified domain name. It is the beauty of RHEL that it gives you a sample file. You don't need to remember everything. You just need to. Okay, now here you can mention the CNAME record. CNAME record can be of your host name, web server, or email server, mail server. So I mentioned for my host name, uh, and then you can check whether the configuration is correct with this command. Check named zone, I'm sorry, name hyphen check zone and the domain name and the forward zone file. If it gives you any error, then you have to recheck and fix it. Likewise, the reverse zone file sample file is name.loopback. I am going to copy loopback as reverse.zone and then again change the ownership. The forward zone and the reverse zone should be named and named, the owner and group permission. Again here you have to mention SOA record, fully qualified domain name, and don't mention to forget dot at the end. And this is CNAME record. My host name is PC1 and the IP address is 10.0.0.110. And you can mention the pointer record. Pointer record is IP address, the last section of IP address, and then your fully qualified domain name. Don't forget dot at the end. Save and exit. Check this file also, named hyphen check zone, and then your domain name and the zone file, reverse.zone file. Everything is correct. It is giving you okay. Now restart the service. You can check the status. If anything wrong, it gives you error here. And also the restart also give you error if any problem is there. So everything is correct, active and running. No error here. All zone loaded. Now you can check the resolution with NS lookup command. Domain name is resolving also with the with the local loopback address and the IP address. You can check fully qualified domain name, resolution, name to IP address. You see here pc1.w2.com and address is 10.0.0. Likewise, you can check the reverse lookup with dict command, query1 and answer1. And answer section shows reverse IP address and the host name of this computer.